Hey yo, what is up, champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back with a brand new WWE Champions video, and we are here today with a brand new exclusive Champions gameplay video on none other than Showdown Modes, Showdown Shop, exclusive guaranteed 4-star bronze champion, Attitude Era technician Wolfpac Sting. The day has finally come. Now, disclaimer right out of the gate, I do not own Wolfpac Sting. WWE Champions and Scopely, out of the kindness of their hearts, once more have given me, alongside many other great Champions YouTubers, the opportunity to do some gameplay footage on this exclusive champion. So that way, not only are they informed, but more importantly, all of you of the Champions community and my beloved hashtag Champions fam are fully aware, because a lot of us have been saving up our Showdown coins to unlock him. A lot of us have acquired shards of him, but now here comes the question: is he going to be worth it? But let's go ahead and hop right into it. So thank you again, Champions and Scopely, for this opportunity. I do not own Wolfpac Sting, but we are about to get it in when it comes to this gameplay video. Now, when it comes to his moves, he has the Scorpion Death Drop, which is going to be dealing damage and allowing him to choose a 4x1 area to swap into yellow gems. Then we have the Stinger Splash, which is stealing up to 17k health. Then we have the Military Press Slam, dealing damage, making random gems into one-turn countdown gems that, once activated, are going to be gaining Wolfpac Sting 1 green MP per countdown gem that's activated. Then we have a submission with the Scorpion Deathlock, which is going to be placing gems down that are going to be dealing 7k in damage for 4 turns. And if those gems are not broken, they're going to turn into heal gems with a strength of 14k. And following that, for the final 2 moves, we have the Bulldog, dealing damage and allowing us to choose a 1x4 area to swap into green gems. And finally, we have the Inverted Atomic Drop, a 1 MP move that is going to be dealing damage and turning random red gems into green gems, basically meaning he is going to be canceling out any champion that needs red gems. So from powerhouses who he has the advantage over, to even tricksters like Razor Ramon, he is going to be able to get those gems off the board immediately. That way, you can continue to handle damage, get your wins in. Now, moving forward, when it comes to his trainer ability, it is actually pretty unique. Out of the gate, he is going to be giving 1 more MP to red moves. At 3-star silver 5k, he will be giving 2 more MP to red moves. But then at 4-star bronze 9k, he is going to be giving 2 more MP to red moves and 1 more MP to black moves. Now, only a handful of champions that I know of can utilize this ability right now. Striker Bray, Papa Shango. That's basically it. And you could also use it on American Badass Undertaker, but there's only a handful, so maybe his ability has something to do with the champion that is yet to be properly released. So just keep an eye out on that. But if you have any ideas of champions that could benefit from Wolfpac Sting's ability, let us know in the comments below after the video. Finally, we have his links, because he does not have any gear at the moment. He has the Wolfpac link, which is going to be giving him 15% more gem damage. And finally, he has the Attitude Era link, which is going to be giving him 10% more gem damage. Now, as you can see, his link is Attitude Era, but they have the Modern Era logo up. But to be corrected, this happens from time to time. They did the same thing with Lita. This is an Attitude Era champion. So enough talk. Let's go ahead and hop into the action. I'm going to go ahead and get the first build ready. We're going to go up against our first opponent, and may the gameplay commence. But final disclaimer: I do not own Wolfpac Sting. Thanks to Champions and Scopely, I, alongside many other great Champions YouTubers, have been given this opportunity to do this gameplay, to share with all of you from our different groups and different followings, and just to reach out to everyone overall in the Champions community. So be right back. Let's get ready to get into some Wolfpac action. All right, and we are here with our very first match, going up against Modern Era Trickster Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, with Wolfpac Sting ready to go. Let's go ahead and check out the moveset we're going into this match with. We are running the submission, the Scorpion Deathlock, so we can deal damage and hopefully keep those heal gems around for that 14k boost return. Then we also have the military press slam to get those random countdown gems on the board, to get the 1 green MP boost to get us to our submission easier. But finally, to make things way, way easier to get back to that submission, we have the inverted atomic drop, the 1 MP move. Basically, we're going to be able to spam it every single turn, and that is going to allow us to turn any random red gems into green gems. Now, for this build, the trainers that we have Trickster Bray, the new face of fear, for 1 more turn for the green submission. Then we have Razor to put more green gems down on the board, basically turning more random red gems into green gems, taking those away from our opponent. And finally, we have Asuka for Berserker mode, just in case things hit the fan, we can have a way to get out of it for at least 1 turn. But let's go ahead and see how this build runs, and you let me know at the end of this video. You leave the verdict down in the comments, which build you prefer, which moveset you prefer, and ultimately what you think of Wolfpac Sting as a champion. So let's go ahead and hop into the first match. Overall, I really like his aesthetic. I like the way he looks all the way through, like looking like a straight up red Oni out of Japan. He definitely has the look. Now, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen here with the inverted atomic drop. There we go. We're going to take away some green gem. Well, not take away. We're actually going to take some. And this is actually a perfect look right here. We're going to get our green, plus we're going to get our purple up. So here we go right there. He's more than likely going to take that, and that is fine. Okay, he got his red this time around. That's fine. Now, we're going to go ahead and put these down. Then we're going to hit the atomic drop again. Now, as you can tell with this build, you know, it isn't no 2-turning situation here, but we will take that wild card. Don't die. There we go. All right, cool. Now, as you can see, we're charged up again. But this time, we're going to go ahead and just put down some on the board. We're just going to put some down on the board. So, we'll do that. Maybe he won't get these reds. Maybe we'll be able to convert them. Let's see what happens. But the whole point of this one is just to cycle it through, get the submission. That's basically all it is. That's the objective. Get the submission, spam it, get your health back, stay in the fray, stay in the fold, keep your health up, but also deal damage every single turn. It's not really going to do you wrong. And as you can see, we were able to keep some of those countdown gems on the board, and they became heal gems. So hopefully we'll be able to get some connections here. Yep, we got one. We got our health back with that. And then we got a wild card right here. We're also going to get some more health with that wild card. There we go. There we go. Definitely going to benefit from getting that type of damage going throughout here. Like his damage isn't truly direct like someone like Tough Seth, so to speak. He's a guy that's going to be doing damage in a multitude of different ways when it comes to his defensive builds, because he is a defensive technician. It even says it right there on his card. So that's how we're going to be handling that. And just look at that. We're steadily getting our health back. All right, we're steadily getting our health back. Now we're going to go ahead and put that sub down once more. We'll put that there. All right. Maybe, I'm not going to risk that. We're going to put these over here. And we're just going to drain the health some more. We're just going to keep dwindling him down. Keep dwindling him down. Because he was close to getting some moves off, but we were able to take away that red by turning it into green. And I can't knock that. Might make him niche for certain situations, but definitely during a feud, that would be very, very annoying for certain players. Definitely would be annoying. And there we go. We even get the max loot on that. There we go. There we go. What's the most y'all ever got on a wild card? I think the most I ever got was a combo times 63. But there we go. That's going to be the first match. And we will return with the second build and then we will proceed with the next match. So stay tuned. What did you think about this one? What does it get? From A to F, what would you rate this moveset? All right, y'all. Now it's time for round two. This time we're going up against new gen powerhouse Davey Smith, the British Bulldog, David Boy Smith. Shout out to my dude, David Boy, David D. But let's go ahead and get into it. This time we got a class advantage. Now, what is the moveset we're running this time around? Well, this time we're doubling up on the green. We're running that Scorpion Death Drop to swap that area into yellow. We got the Death Lock to get those heal gems on the board. And finally, we have the Bulldog. That is going to allow us to swap an area into green gems. So let's see what we're working with. Now this time around, yeah, I could have gone with a rude build with running Akam to get off that yellow, spam that a couple of times to get the double green. But this time, I'm focusing on making sure that we get the W one way or the other. So I'm going with my man Steel here for the green MP. We're back at it again with my man Trickster Bray for that green submission and an additional turn. And we have Asuka just in case things get a little messy. But let's go ahead and see how this build runs starting right here and now. Now, honestly, I really do look forward to seeing what other NWO members come into the game. I honestly hope to see other factions get expanded the way that they've done this. They could still do this with the Four Horsemen, the way that they've gone about releasing brand new champions and brand new tag team links. I would love to see like a whole overhaul to certain tag links, like new links with new abilities and benefits. See some new members come into here. Now we're going to take this wild card just because it is right there. So we are going to go ahead and take that wild card, and we're also going to take our yellow. We're going to go ahead and do it like that. Here, he's going to use one of his reds, so that'll take that away. Okay. Here we go. We don't really have any greens at the moment, so we're just going to go ahead and take our time with this one. We're going to get that damage there. Okay, we finally caught a green there, so we're going to be able to get our submission off. Plus, we have that yellow as a backup. So we're about to see some work get done here. Okay. We'll put some here. No, that ain't going to work. Put one up there. Once again, another slightly moving with the damage. We got lucky with the board, but he isn't one of those two-turn guys. He's not a two-turn guy. So if you're pursuing him, you need to accept the fact, like, hey, he is not going to be coming out of nowhere and just like wrecking people. That is not what's going to be happening here. So, all right, we got that. So we're going to get this going here. It says to swap into yellow to do what to do. So we'll just do it like this. No, actually do it like that. There we go, another wild card. And we still got some greens on the board, and they're also heal gems. That's if he even gets out. He didn't even get out. But basically, if we had hit that yellow move, the yellow move would have allowed us to basically spam the green. And because we had some heal gems still on the board, we could have been able to transfer those and get that health. So that's definitely something to consider. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next move set. And again, what did you think about build 2? What did you think about build 1 as we move forward? Stay tuned. All right, now we are here for round 3, and this time we are going up against Modern Era Technician Goldust, the bizarre one. So let's hop into it once again with Wolfpac Sting. Let's see what build we're going with this time around. We're running the finisher, the Scorpion Death Drop, and the double yellow, the Bulldog, to create that 1x4 area of green gems. And we also have the Stinger Splash that is going to be stealing health for us. Now, moving forward into the trainer build this time around, we are using the yellow MP trainer in Akam from Authors of Pain Modern Era. And then we have, surprisingly, modern era trickster Roman Reigns, the Shield, who is going to allow us to steal 45% more health. And again, we got our Lady Asuka on there for that Berserker mode in case things get a little messy. But as you can tell, from 17k to 26k in health, let's see what happens when we go up against the Bizarre One. So let's see what's about to go down. The plus side, as you can tell, we're on our third match. So that means at least Wolfpac Sting has at least 3 solid builds. So, I mean, that's something to consider. And plus, there's a multitude of different types of champions and trainers out there that you might take a look at and be like, maybe I might just run him like this when I get the opportunity. Now, we got our yellow out of the gate, so we're going to double up on that, best believe. All right, here we go. Now, we're going to go ahead and steal health just to do that. See, we got that off of him. Now, we're going to lay into him with this choose move with the Bulldog. Now, luckily, we got something right here, and we're going to be able to wild card that. And we got another wild card. Okay, we got our finisher set up. So the finisher is going to basically allow us to set up our yellows. We're going to be able to cycle our yellows or at least come close to it depending on how everything falls. Now we're going to hit this finisher and deal this damage, and then we're going to cycle our yellows. So I'm going to put this right here. Go ahead and get a solid row. There we go. And we got some additional damage in. Plus we're going to be able to steal health next turn. That's always a good look. Okay, he's going to be able to kick out. He's not getting any of his moves, so that is a benefit to us. And we're going to steal some more health. We're going to hit that Stinger Splash once again. We got a little more. We got a little boost. All right, we got a taste. Now we're going to go ahead and get that yellow again. And now we're going to set things up to get our green back. And right there in the middle, we are going to be able to do it here. We do raw footage here, y'all. Anything could happen. Messages can pop up. It's whatever. But we're here. And this wild card should kill him. It should kill him. Oh, it's not. But this finisher is. So here we go. And I actually like this. This setup. This setup was actually pretty decent. Pretty good. Pretty solid. A little bit faster than the others. But, wild cards can also happen, and that could also, put you at a disadvantage depending on the turn and how the board's set up once your opponent gets out of the pin. But it did us just good here. We were able to get that easy clap once again. So we're going to take one more break because there's one more move set that I would like to showcase to all of you before we get out of here. Another disclaimer, I do not own Wolfpac Sting. This is all thanks to the good people of WWE Champions and Scopely. So one more match for the road. Let's get ready to see what we have in store. And here we are, y'all. The final rodeo, round 4. Fight. This time around, new gen powerhouse, Lex Luger, American original. So what are we going to do to go against this legend? Well, this move set, we're taking in the double yellow once again. But this time, we are going to have the Scorpion Deathlock on our side for those heel gems. Now, pretty much, this is easy. This is going to be an easy peasy scenario. We're basically going to make sure to get that submission. We're going to do everything we can to place those gems down right. So that way, when we swap those gems with that Bulldog, we can get some health back. Plus, we can capitalize with the Stinger Splash. Now, with this trainer build, this time around, I went ahead and ran Z.E.K.E and Shield Reigns again. So Z.E.K.E for the yellow MP, Reigns to steal more health, and we have Asuka just in case things get a little sloppy if need be for one turn of boosted damage. We could have ran Trickster Bray for one more turn on the submission as well, but this is what we got. So let's see what we can do. Now, Luger usually runs yellow, and this time around we also run yellow. So let's see if the yellow will be on our side this time around, or, well, you can't always get everything you want, but let's see what happens here. Once enemies Then allies, enemies again, Sting and Luger. Let's get into it. Okay, we're getting our yellow out of the gate again. All right, that's real good. He took the green. He stole the vision. Okay, so we're going to steal some health in return. So we got that. We did a little bit of damage. All right. Get that. Do a little wild card. Okay, there he goes. Took away some red. He's still going to get some yellow down somehow, some way. There's no way around that. Pretty fast charge move for a guy like him, but it's all good. Luckily, it's just a botch move, so he's just going to be putting some botch gems down, and also I can easily just use the submission to get rid of those. So that's how I got to look at it like that. See, he's playing it smart. All right, groovy, groovy. So now we're going to go ahead and place these submission gems down. Now, we want to think about this. He can easily break those greens. So I'm going to take that one here. I'm going to take that one there. And we'll go ahead and hit up these yellows also, just in case we want to go ahead and take something out. Let's see how the board works. It might reset. We'll see what happens. But he's going to take those out of the way. Okay. He's dropping something. Here we go. Got that red again. Got that red again. But we'll go ahead and steal that. No one's really getting anything in this board. And that's showing you, like, this is something to take notice of, people. He's very, very board dependent. If you're not using that move, the spam the green to take away the red, he is very, very board dependent. So that is something to definitely keep in mind. Just because he's a trophy champion doesn't mean he's going to be God tier, y'all. That's just facts. That is stone cold facts there. Now, luckily, we got something here where we can basically do like a wild card situation, and that should be enough damage to kill him. More than likely, yeah, he's dead after that. Probably done. And as you can tell, we still walked away with all of our health. Well, most of it, close to it. So in the end, not a two-turn guy, but a solid, annoying defensive champion. I'm impressed with him. I like him. I'm not saying that he's the be-all, end-all, but he's definitely someone that you, like, if you have him, be proud that you have him. You don't have to use him until the time is necessary, but he still has potential. So we will head back to his character screen, and we will conclude this video. And well, that is that, y'all. Thank you again for staying with me for this amount of time. My apologies if it was too long-winded, but we still were able to walk through all the different types of builds and possibilities, at least from my perspective, when it comes to showdown modes, exclusive showdown shop champion, Attitude Era Technician, Wolfpac Sting. This guy is going to be a defensive juggernaut, a defensive titan. He is going to be solid in clearing certain situations. Would I take this man into feuds? No, I wouldn't. Unless I really wanted to tick some people off by stealing their red gems and basically making it impossible for them to get their red MP. He is a very solid champion. He has a multitude of moves that can be used to get content done. Yes, but is he a top tier champion? In my mind, no, he is not. Sting, Wolfpac is definitely a solid champion to have on your roster, especially with the fact considering once you get him, he is guaranteed at 4-star bronze. Who doesn't want a 4-star bronze champion on their roster? His trainer ability is niche at the moment. There's only so many champions that can actually use it, but who's to say there isn't a top tier champion coming around later on down the line that's going to be utilizing Sting like no one else and making us sit back like, oh wow, okay, now I understand why I questioned it. Now here's the answer. Thank you, champions and Scopely. His links, well, he's only got 2 and they go towards gem damage. Can't really knock that for a technician. Technicians are the most balanced class out of the entire game. game. So why not give them an additional boost to gem damage at least, especially when it comes to destroying with their moves. So honestly, in the end, at the end of the day, Wolfpac Sting, is he worth it? To me, if you're a fan of him, to me, if you've already put in the effort, you've already contributed to get his shards, I say go for it. He's definitely going to be a solid reward when you get him. He's always going to be someone you can just use for kickoff talent up events to boost up your points and milestones that way. Maybe they'll revamp and redesign the NWO Wolfpac link like they did the NWO Black link. I don't know, but in the end, Wolfpac Sting is pretty solid, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a dislike if you do leave. If you do leave a dislike, please be sure to leave your constructive criticism in the comments below. If you have any questions, suggestions, have any advice, or need it, leave that all in the comments below. But most importantly, if you're new to the channel or you've been watching for a while and you just haven't gotten around to it yet, but you like what you saw and heard and you want to learn more about this incredible game, WWE Champions by Z.E.K.E, please do yourselves a favor after this video by dropping a people's elbow on the subscribe button as well as hitting a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from this channel. Mad love to every single one of you on my beloved hashtag champions fam. Good pulling, good feuding, good blitzing, because it's definitely a good time to be a champion. A new champion, officially established, officially recognized. They changed some things around beforehand. What are your final thoughts and opinions on him? Which moveset did you prefer? How would you run him personally? Now, keep in mind, since he has those area moves, you can't use someone like Razor or SB Ziggler, so you can do the add more gems to it. The area is the area, point blank, period. That's all that's going to be. So you have to figure out other ways to get creative, like using different champions such as Trickster Bray to extend that submission, or, you know, going even further out with it, just thinking about different ways and builds you can use him with the champions that you have on your roster. How would you do it? That's a whole part, and that's one of the most exciting parts to champions, figuring out a way to run a champion way better for you, at least, compared to how everyone else is saying to run him or her. So until next time, y'all, thank you again, Champions of Z.E.K.E, for this opportunity. I hope you enjoyed the video, but until next time, leave your thoughts on Wolfpac Sting down below. Will you continue to invest to get his shards? Will you give up on him? Do you think he's a fun champion? How would you build him? Let me know in the comments below. Mad love to every single one of you. And be sure to check out all the other fellow great champions YouTubers videos once they release as well. Peace. Top 100 coming. Crowned Era.